The Infinity Saga is over, but the MCU shows no signs of slowing down. Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things we know about Phase 4.
Went forward in time to view alternate futures.
For this list, we're looking at some of the most interesting, compelling, and buzzworthy things that we know about Phase 4 of the MCU following San Diego Comic-Con, where a number of films, TV series, and castings were announced and/or made official.
This is them. This is Marvel. They probably want to talk about Thor 4, more Thor. I gotta take this.
With Black Panther 2, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and Captain Marvel 2 all confirmed, and Fantastic Four and Mutants officially coming to the MCU, there is a lot to digest, but we don't have much info on any of the above. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at what we do know.
You're saying there's a multiverse?
Please note, we will be discussing the events of the MCU up to and including Spider-Man Far From Home, so a spoiler alert is officially in effect as of now.
I do not want another single pop culture reference out of you for the rest of the trip, you understand?
Number 10, Marvel's What If? The live-action MCU entries have been adored by critics and audiences alike.
Excuse me, Mr. Hulk?
Yes.
Can we get a photo?
100%, little person. Come on, step on up. You mind?
But when it comes to animated content, DC has long had Marvel beat with their high-quality direct-to-video films and critically acclaimed series. But Marvel is clearly looking to change that based on the description of What If.
I thought I was the only one. You're like me.
I don't want to be. I don't think you have a choice, kiddo.
Based on the comic series by the same name, What If explores alternate timelines and realities that deviate from the main MCU continuity. For the Disney Plus series, set for release in 2021, that means countless big names from the live-action films returning to lend their voices, including the likes of Michael B. Jordan, Mark Ruffalo, Paul Rudd, and more.
There's an Ant-Man and a Spider-Man?
The What If stories will be presented by The Watcher, voiced by Westworld's Jeffrey Wright.
Hey, gee, I've got so many more stories to tell. Guys, gee.
Number 9, Loki. The god of mischief met a tragic end at the start of Avengers Infinity War.
You will never be a god.
Leaving many to wonder if his Disney Plus series would be a prequel.
No resurrections this time.
Of course, the MCU has mastered the art of defying expectations, and with the introduction of deviating timelines in Endgame, we've once again got a Loki who's alive and ready to cause trouble. According to Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige, the Loki series will pick up right after Tom Hiddleston's character escaped with the Tesseract in Endgame. The actor, appearing during the Hall H presentation of Comic-Con, also reminded fans that this is the villainous Loki from the first Avengers film, who is yet to grow into the sympathetic character we learned to love in his subsequent appearances.
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Number 8, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
What the hell is this?
This is another MCU series destined for Disney Plus that we've been hearing about for a while now, but with little in terms of details. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier puts the spotlight on Cap's two best friends and partners in crime fighting, Bucky Barnes and Sam Wilson. After the events of Endgame, some fans were expecting a last-minute title change.
Everyone's got a gimmick now.
But it would seem that Wilson is keeping the name Falcon, at least for the time being. Probably the most exciting new detail is that Civil War's Daniel Bruhl will not only be reprising his villainous role as Zemo, but he'll also be donning a purple mask like in the comics.
Tell that to the dead.
The living are not done with you yet.
Number 7, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. This comic book character might not be a household name like Spider-Man or Captain America, but we think that's likely to change come 2021. The character was co-created by Jim Starlin, the same who gave us Thanos, and debuted in 1973's Special Marvel Edition number 15. Though Shang-Chi doesn't have any superpowers to speak of, his martial arts prowess has seen him best opponents far more powerful than himself over the years.
I know Kung Fu. Show me.
Chinese-Canadian actor Simu Liu, best known for his work on Kim's Convenience,
well, I have to get dressed first, but it's nice to meet you.
You too.
has been revealed as the titular hero, and will be joined by Awkwafina as well as Tony Leung, who will be playing, wait for it, the Mandarin.
Bloody hell, bloody hell.
Oh, and apparently, this time, it's the real one.
Consider this a lesson in what's real and what's not.
Why do people keep pointing guns at my head?
Number 6. Eternals. In the climactic battle of Endgame, it was incredible to see just how massive the cast of characters in the MCU has become over its decade-plus history.
Is that everyone?
You wanted more?
Well, with the introduction of Eternals, scheduled for release in November 2020, this universe is getting even bigger. As part of Marvel Studios' Hall H panel, Kevin Feige brought out the massive and seriously impressive cast of characters, which includes the likes of Richard Madden, Kumail Nanjiani, Lauren Ridloff, Brian Tyree Henry, Salma Hayek, Leah McHugh, Don Lee, and Angelina Jolie. These ancient godlike cosmic beings will bring a whole new dimension to the MCU. Maybe even literally. Number 5. Blade.
You didn't see that coming?
We didn't see this coming. In arguably one of the most unexpected announcements of the entire day, Marvel threw fans a major curveball when they announced that Blade was finally joining the MCU. This came at the end of the panel, when it seemed that things were wrapping up. Cranking up the hype even higher, however, was the revelation that Academy Award-winning actor Mahershala Ali would be stepping into the trenchcoat of the iconic half-vampire vampire hunter.
That's him! That's him! Get him!
We don't have so much as a release date as of yet, but with such a high-caliber actor in the role, this film is sure to be worth the wait, however long that proves to be. Number 4. Black Widow.
I'm in the middle of an interrogation. This moron is giving me everything.
I don't give everything.
Her abilities might not make as big of an impact on the big screen as some of her superpowered teammates, but Natasha Romanoff has more than earned her own solo film. Though long overdue, it is finally happening. Black Widow will hit theaters May 1st, 2020, starring Scarlett Johansson as the titular Avenger with red in her ledger.
And what are you now?
It's really not that complicated. I got red in my ledger. I'd like to wipe it out.
Based on the footage shown at San Diego Comic-Con, it will be action-heavy in the vein of the Bourne franchise, and most importantly, will delve into the character's dark past. That's right, folks, we're going to Budapest.
Just like Budapest all over again!
You and I remember Budapest very differently.
ScarJo is joined by David Harbour, Florence Pugh, Oti Fagbenle, and Rachel Weisz, and the film will also see the MCU debut of fan-favorite villain, the Taskmaster.
Your technique.
Years of study and cunning line.
Years for you, seconds for me.
Number 3. Hawkeye. Not all Avengers get equal screen time, but if there's one original member who's consistently been shortchanged, it's Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye.
I've done the whole mind control thing. Not a fan.
To be fair, after being entirely absent from Infinity War, Clint Barton did play a major role in Endgame, his story arc being among the most emotional. That being said, it felt like we were just beginning to scratch the surface of the character's potential, and as such, the fact that he's getting his very own show is a very welcome one. As rumored, the Disney Plus series will see him training Kate Bishop, who is seemingly being set up to take over the mantle of Hawkeye. Most exciting, however, is the fact that the show will reportedly further explore Barton's time as Ronin. Number 2. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. For all the critical and commercial success of Spider-Man Far From Home, it definitely rubbed some fans the wrong way with the way it handled the multiverse.
We have a job to do, and you're coming with us.
For anyone included in this category, we're guessing that the title of Doctor Strange 2 was music to your ears, because we highly doubt that this multiverse is a fake-out.
This isn't real, this isn't real, this isn't real, this is...
Filmmaker Scott Derrickson returns to direct Benedict Cumberbatch as the Sorcerer Supreme, and he promises that this sequel will break new ground for the MCU in terms of embracing more gothic and horror elements. Apparently, the events of the Disney Plus series WandaVision will tie directly into the Multiverse of Madness, with Elizabeth Olsen's Scarlet Witch joining the Strange sequel as well. Not quite at the end yet. Almost there though. Just be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Alright, back to business. Number 1. Thor, Love and Thunder.
Whosoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor.
Some heroes, the MCU managed to nail with their very first outing. We're looking at you, Iron Man.
I'm the best.
Others took a bit longer to find their footing.
It's about time.
In his third solo feature, Ragnarok, Thor really came into his own, in no small part thanks to the brilliant direction of newcomer Taika Waititi. While the news dropped before Comic-Con that Waititi would return to direct the 4th solo Thor film, the audience at Hall H was still in for some surprises. When Waititi took to the stage to discuss Thor: Love and Thunder with co-stars Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson, the director revealed that Natalie Portman's Jane Foster is also back, and, like in the comics, we'll see her transform into Lady Thor. We are not worthy.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.